not exactly what I thought it would be. I got my house on a little piece of land. This is the place I'm gonna take my stand. But I keep living on dreams. One thing I know, that's the way it's gotta be. Am I living the American dream? I keep searching for that dream in me, hoping someday that I will see myself in American dream.
Jumping, baby. All right, there. We are ready to go, baby. We're ready to rock and roll. It is Sunday, baby. It's Sunday, and I am damn glad y'all are here. Because I am. Oh, hell, look up at the camera, and there's something immediately wrong. I'm sorry, I'm just a few minutes late. I had to restart my... Don't you be dinging at me. I got a hammer. I will beat your ass anyway. Forgot to fix this. My apologies. Had to restart everything because it didn't connect. But it takes my threats seriously. So it started this time. It's just so we could have this meeting, and I'm glad y'all showed up. Let me thank Donna Sturdivant, who was the first one to jump in. Donna, who went from Oklahoma to the East Coast, and then back to Oklahoma. Donna, she's been a Blue Dot a long, long time. Always happy to see you in there, darling. Carolyn and John Majesco, thank you very much for being here. Jeanette Miller is here. Linda Gallup, thank you, baby. Stephanie Dean and Jay are both there. I hope everybody had a wonderful weekend. It was busy, I'm telling you. Renee Harris is here. Penny Hartleman is here. The remixtress is amongst our midst, so feel comfortable. Ronald Arlen, that smart-ass squad. Martha is here. Trudy Bachter, thank you very much, baby, for being here. Kelly Clark, Nancy Halverson, Dorothy Tyndall, all the names are here. Mildred O'Connor, all the usual suspects, I say. They're right here in the lineup. Bruce Preston is here. Adina Michael, Jacqueline Daly, that's a new one I haven't seen before. Jacqueline, welcome. Dale Hammond, we can start now. Indeed. Betty, oh, come on, don't you be... It's been a day, baby. I hope you've enjoyed yours. All of a sudden, my mouse doesn't work, and I don't see a light here. Come on, baby. Anyway, it is Sunday. It's time for a new Blue Dot family meeting. I'm sorry, my mouth's not working either. It's been a busy few days. We had a Blue Dot family meeting here last night live. That was fantastic. Today I was a guest on the Tim Cormall show, along with Kathy Larkin, with T. Brown. It was and Joe Santorsa. It was a fantastic show. I posted it up and shared it on Facebook, but you can find the Tim Cormall show anywhere you find your podcast. Anyway, let me get some help in here, because all of a sudden I'm having computer problems, and I'm distracted for a moment here. There she is. My goodness. Bernadette, I hope you're not having computer problems.
Oh, John, I am a computer problem.
Okay? This thing ain't working.
Breathe, honey, breathe. It's okay.
I have a hammer. I just want this one to work. Yeah, Come on, man.
I heard you have a hammer. That concerns me. Because right now everything looks like a nail.
It does indeed. Hello, Mr. Chick.
Hi, John. Well, we can hear you and we can see you, so just go about however.
It's all working.
It's all working.
Some things are working. Other things I just want to beat with a hammer. Just for pure entertainment. Anyway, it has been a busy few days, and so I hope y'all have enjoyed your weekend. It's raining here, miserable. you know, just a lovely day in the neighborhood. And anyway, I'm distracted
You got
because
rain today.
you got, well, yes, we got rain. We've been having rain. It's not a heavy rain. It's just a slight drizzle, constant hit. You know, sometimes it gets a little heavier drizzle, but it's just gray skies and gloom and, you know.
Yeah.
Makes,
Hey, the planet needs to be water. You just gotta look
I
at it
know
as liquid sunshine.
yeah, but it's not when I'm in, you know, driving. I don't want that shit when I'm driving. Clear up while I'm
Oh,
driving and
come
then
on,
come back
John.
after when I'm done. Anyway.
Come on, John.
I know it, baby.
Sometimes it's
Oh, no,
gotta
my grass
rain.
needs it. It wants me to mow it again, you know. Everything good for the planet. Fuck
There you
your
go.
agenda, John. It's been one of them. It's been busy, busy, busy. I got up. I did sleep well last night because of the rain, I guess. And so I got up late and then had to get prepared for Tim's show. Did that. Then right after Tim's show, immediately at about 2:20, I left the house. Got to go to town and make a quick trip and back, which took about 2 hours. So, and then I got home, ate, and hello, how y'all doing? That's the way John's day went. Anyway, let me start off by thanking Ed Beatty Jr., who came in with a $5 donation and said, working tonight yet in spirit. Duck Trump. Hey, duck that guy. Duck that guy. And KY, Michael Johnson came in with $2 and said, I was getting shit-faced with my veteran brothers. Fuck Trump. There seems to be a theme in here. Good, KY. Yeah, raised the glass myself, brother. I hope y'all did have it. Oh, I can't do that. Oh, see, that's going to mess me up, buddy. Right there. Come on, you. I will. Gee. I'll just keep an eye on it. I can't. I'll
Just breathe.
Yeah.
Just breathe.
We're good. This mouse works. This mouse works. So, let's see. Oh, I see somebody with their hand up. Let's get Mitch in here. Mitch,
Mitch.
how are you doing?
Welcome, Mitch.
What's up?
Screwed up computers. How are you?
I don't know, man. The Steelers just pulled it out today.
Who?
Over the Steelers.
Never heard of them.
Pittsburgh Steelers.
Never heard of them.
You know that's
Minor
gonna
league
make
team?
Nana Lovely awfully happy.
You know,
Yes.
the ones that spanked the Cowboys. Those
Yeah.
Steelers.
Well, I don't know. I haven't been able to see any sports ball yet. None.
Yeah.
Not a single game have I been able to sit down and watch. Ain't that sad? Somebody ought
Yeah,
to be.
that is.
It is.
I've
It is.
chosen not to watch any
Where's
sports ball, so
somebody
isn't that
else?
sad?
Be playing sad music when you talk like that
Oh,
because
poor
shit.
thing.
Yeah.
Poor thing. I don't get a chance to catch a game either, John. But I'm
Yeah,
not
but
really
that's
all
because
that
you don't
upset
want
about
to.
it. Exactly.
Oh lordy.
Somebody won, somebody lost. Yoo-hoo.
Yeah. Somebody's happy, somebody's pissed off.
Yep.
That's usually the way the game plays. Anyway, Mitch, what's going on your end, brother?
Nothing. Starting I have my first Monday on my new job, so pretty happy about that.
That's tomorrow, huh?
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Outstanding,
And,
brother. How far from your
Zach-
house to the office?
Zach had a little industrial accident at work, and he was inadvertently doused with jet fuel. So,
Oh, brother, that's not
Oh.
good.
No.
Yeah.
I assume he hit the shower?
Yeah, they got a whole system,
Yes, I know.
Mm-hmm.
The big scrub down. Yeah.
but my whole house stinks like friggin' jet fuel now.
Yeah.
Oh no.
I'm familiar with that smell. So, well, but he's all right.
Oh, yeah, it's fun.
Yeah. It just stinks, and it will sting if it gets in your eyes and shit. It'll burn the shit out of you.
Yeah, he was all right. He just got it on his jacket and his pants and his boots primarily.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. Eventually, it will go away. But
Is
we're,
he
we're
okay?
glad he's okay.
Oh, yeah, he's fine.
Okay.
Apparently, they were putting oil in and pumping the fuel out of something that they were getting ready for transporting, and it was an inadvertent mishap.
Mm.
Really. Boy, howdy.
It happened.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, accidents, that's why they call them that. In aviation, though, it's pretty strict line you walk. I've said this before. When I first went to my first duty hangar out in California, there was a big safety sign up on the side of the hangar with what was that guy's name? The old Salt, I think it was. Right. Anyway, cartoon character in the Navy, and he's sitting on a cloud, and he's got his aviator glasses on, and he's telling the guy next to him, and he says, "Yep, I've been flying for 30 years, only had one accident." That's the one. Right. Yeah, you ain't pulling over at the gas station. If it fails up there, you got problems.
Hey, John?
Yes, dear.
If you can look down in that audience, I think I see Tim Cormall.
Are you shitting me?
I
am not.
Tim, oh my God.
Wait a minute.
There.
Yank that guy up here.
Yank that guy up here. I think I hit the right button. Has he got his hand up?
Yep.
He does have his hand up.
I
Welcome,
see the
Tim.
donkey now. Hello, Tim.
Hello, hello.
How are you doing?
Hello.
I'm good. How are you?
I'm hanging in there, brother. Had a great show on the Tim Cormall show. Did you see it?
We did, yes. I had a wonderful time, John. I always have a wonderful time with you.
Well, thank
with
you.
Everyone that joins us on.
Everyone. T. Brown was great. Kathy Larkin. You know, these are people that use their voices, and we're so proud of them for doing it. And Tim Cormall himself, and Jay Santorsa, who always puts a smile on people's face.
Yes, Joe. Can I ask a question?
Sure.
Mitch.
Yes.
Mitch, are you the Mitch from Pittsburgh?
I am. There's probably other Mitches in Pittsburgh,
but not the Mitch.
Here.
The one that I follow.
The Blue Dot family. I'm the Mitch from Pittsburgh.
Yeah, and you're also in the Stephanie Miller group, right?
Yes, I am. Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen you around. Well, I just moved to Pittsburgh this summer.
Neighbors.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tim just retired from service to our country. Thank you very much, Tim.
Thank you, Tim.
30 years, wasn't it, Tim?
Service to our country? You mean he worked at that brothel in Washington?
Well, you know, we were trying to frame it better.
Actually, Mitch, believe it or not, I worked for Dr. Fauci for 14 years.
Really?
Oh, there you go. How about that for a name drop? That
Yeah.
indeed.
I can't even beat that.
Tim,
was
he rode the wave, baby. We're not talking about the guy that's down there sweeping the floor.
Yeah, I was his IT guy.
Yeah, indeed.
Yeah,
John could use an IT guy.
Yeah, now that you're retired.
John's threatening everything I have with hammers. And
And they fight back.
I worked for NIAID, Dr. Fauci, from 1989 to 2003. And then I left there and I spent 20 years working for the DC court system. So,
all right, we have some experience on this show
Indeed.
now. Oh my God, we're
Indeed.
stepping up.
Yeah.
but I was
I'm impressed.
I was the IT guy, so I'm not an expert on law or medical stuff.
No, but when you're around it for so much, some of it has a tendency to wear off on you.
But I bet you heard some things, huh?
Oh yes.
Oh yes.
I'm sorry. I still keep reaching over here to hit this mouse and do something, and the mouse ain't working.
But I will tell you this much: I can't believe I've been retired 6 months. I feel like I'm busy. I'm busier now that I'm retired than I was when I was. I don't know how I did it when I was working.
Well, you should go back to work then.
I tell people that shit. You retire. You just think you're done working. No, you're just done getting paid for what you're doing. Now it's
Now
just
you
a
got
series.
that honey-do list, huh?
The honey-do list, the shit that needs to be done list, and all that crap. Yeah.
Well, actually,
Around to it.
Actually, I have painters coming in to paint the house tomorrow. They're going to be in all week, so I was getting pictures down off the wall and knickknacks put away and everything for the painters to throw drop cloths on everything and start painting.
Yeah, your life's going to be interrupted for a little while.
Yeah, they said it would take
But
about
look
4
at what you're looking forward to, the result.
They said it would take about 4 days, so.
Yeah. Well, that's
It'll
pretty
be worth
good.
it.
That's pretty cool. Hey, boy, howdy shit. Mitch Goldstein just dropped in here with $5 and said Trump will croak in prison. Mitch, tell me that again. Tell me that again,
to
Mitch.
the universe.
From your
I
lips
can
to
tell
my ears.
I really don't see how it's going to go any other way.
I don't. If we have laws in this nation, if we're true to what's on the books right now, I'm surprised he's not already there. Because anybody else,
I have a feeling that the indictments are not over for him.
Oh yes.
oh, I believe that. I believe there's more coming. Because
I think there may be another round of indictments in New York State Attorney General. Because remember, he's facing a civil action right now.
Right,
Mm-hmm.
right, and already been found liable.
Easily go out with the information they already have and go for a criminal indictment, a RICO indictment, basically, in New York.
Well, will it also roll into some kind of tax evasion?
I think that's the least of his problems right now.
I don't know. That's what
Right.
sent Al Capone to prison.
It's still one more thing.
Well, you see, the thing is, they can't punish him twice for that. If they're going to claw back money because of all the money that he didn't have to pay for taxes on his properties in New York because of his duplicitous or triplicitous, I guess would be more correct, because he showed
Pulling numbers out of his ass would be more correct.
Right? He showed one set of numbers to the insurance companies. He showed another set of numbers to the appraisers, and he said another set of numbers to friggin' Forbes. You know, nobody really knows what that bastard is really worth.
No,
because all of the documentation that surrounds him is so corrupt. Nobody really knows.
Yeah, but what about federal taxes and all the rest of that too? I mean, there's a case to be had on the federal level, not just on the state level.
You remember, from the federal taxes, the only thing that he's going to pay is income tax.
True.
That's the only place that they can get him for federal.
well, I said earlier, and I say it knowingly, it's not done that way. He says Mar-a-Lago is worth 1.5 billion. Tax him on 1.5 billion. Let's believe his ass. You said it. It's worth that much. Well, shit. Good luck selling it, but we're going to tax your ass on it.
The joke is that if he were fairly taxed at the rate of his claim rate, if he were fairly taxed, it would be more to pay the tax than the property is legitimately worth.
Yeah,
That's
but the thing you got to keep in mind too, though, is that all of this stuff is in LLCs. It's not in his name as his personal property. So he's going to be paying a corporate tax rate, not the tax rate that you and I pay.
And we all know the corporate tax rate has a lot of loopholes in it.
And you know what I keep saying, John? I'm waiting for the day that the corporation that owns the Trump plane gets dissolved.
Yep.
And he has to get on a Delta flight from Mar-a-Lago with a change in Atlanta in coach.
In coach with a screaming ass baby next to his ass. That's what we want.
I mean, he only has to go to Atlanta, at least for his Georgia trial. But for other trials, he can just change planes there and go on to New York or Washington D.C.
He would
or
drive.
I want him to be on Spirit. I want him to be on
Colorado.
Spirit Airlines.
Oh, there you go, Spirit. Right.
That'll teach you.
Yeah, there you go. Spirit Airlines.
Spirit.
When you're broke as Donald Trump.
I so do like that idea. Okay.
You're gonna have to bring
I'm with
some
Tim
extra
though.
virgin.
Just the visual of seeing his plane towed away, his buildings being foreclosed on or taken control of by the courts.
The Trump name being pried off the building.
There you go. I want to see that shit. I want to see that. He's already lost. He hasn't lost his license yet, has he? No, not yet. But I believe they say that's one of the penalties that will be. He will lose his business license in the state of New York, so he cannot do business. Linda Gallup.
Yeah, Judge Engeron actually ordered that. He ordered that their business certificates.
He did.
Yeah, I thought he did, but in my head I just questioned it for a minute.
It's on a stay because he appealed it.
Right.
It's on a stay not to the appellate court.
Yeah.
What's not on a stay is all of his LLCs are currently in receivership, which means he can't touch the money.
He can't do nothing with them.
Nope.
He don't need them. He got donors.
Well,
He's got idiots.
They already said that he was trying to set up corporations in other states and transfer his assets. But he couldn't do it because everything's in receivership and there's a retired federal judge that's overseeing the whole thing.
Yay!
So
Good.
yeah,
I hope he
there you go.
loses every
Anything
damn thing he's
can-
got. I hope they take Marlard ass out of it from him. You know, is it who's it owned by?
One of the LLCs,
Mm-hmm.
Mar-a-Lago,
Yeah, there
Bedminster,
you go.
his
Doral.
the
All of them.
Scotland
They're all
one,
in.
all of
All
them.
of
Yeah.
his properties are in LLCs. Everything this man does is in the LLC because that's one of the most crookedest ways that you could do business in this country.
Yeah. Well, and did you see that? I guess apparently right before all this, he supposedly sold Mar-a-Lago to Don Jr. And I guess it transferred to an LLC that he's under control. But now that that's also in receivership,
Well, you
his
know
little
what he fails to remember, and also his sons, is that his sons are co-defendants in this case.
that's right. Yeah.
Yeah,
I guess he could have.
something them too.
He could have sold it to Ivanka. but oh, we talked about this on the show today, John, is the fact that he admitted in court that or Ivanka
That
admitted in court that he was borrowing from his kids.
yes, stealing money out of his piggy bank, out of their piggy
Yeah,
bank.
out of their piggy banks.
Well,
Yeah.
why wouldn't he? He stole monies from his foundations
Well, let's don't call
and
it stealing
anywhere
money
else
from his
that
kids. Let's be honest. He put
you
the
know.
money in their piggy banks. he's just tapping them, baby, saying, "Hey, you think I'm paying for this shit? You're stupid. That's why
Yeah,
I
a
put
little
the money in."
discouragement.
It, it's
Child
the old
discouragement.
shell game. It's the old shell game of trying to hide that shit. I mean, if I could put my fucking light bill in my grandson's name, you don't think I would do that? Shit.
Well, anyway, John, I'm gonna get off here and let your other
Oh,
folks do some talking, but I want to just come in and say thank you for joining us on the show today.
I enjoyed it so much, Tim. You know, I enjoy every time I'm on your show.
Yeah.
Tim, I want to say
run a
thank
very
you for
good
gracing us with your presence today. Thank
Yeah,
you
really.
very much.
We
I'm sorry,
enjoyed.
what'd you say?
I said I just wanted to say thank you for gracing us with your presence today.
Oh, I'm glad to be here. You know what? I was gonna come in a couple weeks ago, but I was in the blue room sitting waiting.
Yeah,
I didn't know you guys had changed it.
Yeah.
I told him earlier today after the show up on Tim's show was you have to look for the live room. That's where we're all at. Then after the show, that's when we all head
We
over
go
to
into
the blue room. So,
Yes.
but Tim, I want to thank you. How many years you been doing your show?
Well, I first started podcasting in 2006,
There you go.
and I did a show called Go Rainbow Radio that I was long gone, long deleted from the internet, where I interviewed different musicians. But then I started the Tim Cornwall show. Well, actually, I originally started it as like a personal journal,
Right?
and
Okay.
I called it a parody of you remember the Monty Python sketch? There are some who
Yeah.
call me Tim
Yes.
Right.
from that was from the Holy Grail. But I called the show. There were some who called me Tim, but it eventually, after a year or two, it sort of morphed into what it is today, politics. And I had a different co-host at the beginning, Dave Von Ebers from Chicago, who's
Right.
a lawyer, and then he had to bow out for his job, and then that's when I picked up Joe as my co-host, and we've been doing this since about 2008
I
or 9.
can't say enough nice things about Joe.
Well, today was episode 720.
720
Congratulations.
episodes.
Right
And
on.
That's one
and
a week.
That's one a week, yeah.
Yeah, that's a long time to be doing it. And Tim, thank you for your voice. You know, the first time I came on your show, I was impressed as hell, and I walked away thinking, I need to do that shit. And I'm still not doing that shit. I am gonna take T Brown up on her offer. I'm gonna try to get live on TikTok with her. That ought to
Alright.
be fun.
And Joe, John, before I go, can I mention one thing here?
Sure.
I'm in a Facebook group called Airstream Addicts, and it's like people who own Airstreams
Right.
and
Oh, I'm familiar.
trailers, and they post pictures of their camping trips, the beautiful wilderness things they're going to. A lot of it's people complaining about their water heater or whatever. But this woman posted. Well, actually, she posted in a group called Airstream Owners, but someone posted it in Airstream Addicts, and her name is Louise Parry, Parry,
Mm-hmm.
and she just wrote a children's book called Archie the Airstream.
Archie the Airstream.
Okay.
And here's what she said. She said, I just wanted to share my exciting news. My first children's book in the series, Archie the Airstream, is now available for purchase on Amazon. My stories are based on my inspiration traveling around America in our Airstream. Yes, Archie is real. Unfortunately, I've recently been diagnosed with stage 4 inflammatory breast cancer, but that won't stop me. As soon as I've finished with chemo, surgeries, and radiation therapy, I plan to hit the road again and read my books to as many children as time allows. Proceeds of my book sales will go to Inflammatory Breast Cancer Network Foundation. Let's spread the word and make Archie the superhero he was born to be. So if you go over on Amazon and just look up Archie the Airstream, you'll find the book. It's $9.95. And I just got my copy this afternoon after the show, Joe. It was delivered, and it is beautiful.
Outstanding.
The illustrations are beautiful. The story is really easy to read. Perfect for little toddler age kids. If you're looking for something for someone in little kids in your family for Christmas, I highly recommend it.
Outstanding.
And it's for a good.
What is the author's name again, Tim?
Louise Perry, Parry. But if you just look up Archie the Airstream on Amazon, it'll come right up.
Archie the Airstream. Everybody knows what an Airstream is.
Sure.
Yeah, Archie.
Yes.
And Archie has magical powers.
Really?
Super.
I like an RV what's got superpowers.
Superhero powers. That's right. Well, you all have a great day, and John, we look forward to seeing you again soon.
I look forward to the next email I get that says Sunday's notes.
All right.
You know I'll be there, Tim. I'm sometimes late responding, as anybody will tell you. But unless hell catches fire, I'll be there.
Well, I tell you all, I couldn't do this without you all that join me every week. So.
Well, it's your voice, brother. We appreciate
the
hell out of it.
All right, everybody have a good night.
All right, Tim. Take care of yourself.
You too.
Good night, Tim.
And you can find Tim again on the Tim Cormall Show anywhere you find podcasts where you download podcast. Thank you. My son just stepped in. I hopefully saved the day, and he did. My mouse worketh. Okay, good. He is right in the middle.
John, I'm starting to think you're not really a technical wizard.
Not so much, Mitch. No. I'm telling you what. If any of this shit had wings on it, I'd fix every inch of it. None of this shit has wings on it, and I don't know how it damn well works. Anyway.
Maybe you should do the show from circling the airport.
Maybe so. So. Let me send out a quick couple of thank yous here. Oh, come on now. Anyway, Adam Hewitt came in with a $5 donation and said, recovering from the Grateful Dead cover band last night and the Vikings won. Skull to all of you Blue Dots, and thanks for being here. Love you, I love you all. Cheers. I think that's the way he meant to say it. Yes, he was on last night and was talking about going to the Grateful Dead cover band concert. Anyway, Maria Betancourt also came in with $5 and said, hi, everyone. I missed a few meetings. I have been dealing with admitting my dad into hospice. Oh, Maria, thank you for the donation, darling, and bless your heart for taking care of your dad. It's a rough road, baby, but
yes.
It's you. Now my mouse worketh. My mouse worketh. Let me do that.
Right on.
There you go. Now I can catch up with the chat. Maybe. Come on, baby. No, not much of a tech guy there, Mitch. Oh, look how much I am way behind on this stuff.
All right.
I can't even.
Caught up.
I'm scrolling. There it is. I'm at the bottom now. Maria Betancourt had just made a comment, so I'm good. We are good to go.
All right, you're good.
Anyway, we're done.
How about them Steelers?
Who? Never heard of them.
Who?
Oh, man. There's somebody down in the audience I was going to grab real quick, but I don't see him now. Linda?
No.
Are you in here,
Yes.
darling? How are you?
I'm fine. I have a question for anyone here. First off, I want to thank James Price for posting a picture for Discord because I couldn't figure out how to do it. Did anyone see the Today Show with Willie Geist today?
I did not.
Okay, well, there's a strange picture. It was actually a video, and it was showing how Mike Johnson
Yes.
was in the House of Representatives was saying how they're going to try to, not the government shut down. And there's this guy underneath him, a religious person. It looks like a giant medal or a necklace. It looks like the Third Reich, and a big wizard-looking black hat. Explain to me how that's okay. I am very disturbed by this. That's crazy.
That's
It's
the
insane.
Republican Party. What do you?
I watched it 6 times over going, am I really seeing this? And I saw someone here earlier had posted Mike Johnson talking about religion and how we should answer to God or something. So I'm wondering if it's related. And they had this person there. This is not okay.
I'm sorry, I missed that.
Oh, I'll put it on your wall, but don't, I thought about doing it this morning, John, but I like you too much to make you like have a stroke in the morning. It's really disturbing. It looks like this weird Sith Lord. I mean, I don't know. How is this happening? How does this happen? I'm so not okay with this.
And neither would I be.
It's crazy.
Yeah, what? His suit was in the cleaners?
It was a video. It was just a video. It was not a Photoshop.
I saw that picture, Linda. I saw that picture, and I don't know if the gentleman in the black pointy hooded robe is a priest or shaman or whatever of some kind. But when I saw it, I thought the same thing John just said. What is his other robe?
Yeah. Where is it?
In the cleaners?
Yeah, it's other suit in the cleaners.
The white pointy hooded robe?
Right.
Different outfits for different days.
That was my thought.
Yeah.
It's wrong.
But I'm not okay with it either.
No. No.
It's very disturbing.
Was he a previous guest on this show or something, just sitting there?
No, he was in our House of Representatives underneath Mike Johnson talking, and he was just a religious person with stuff on him that should not be there. We don't have that here. We don't do that. It's really disturbing.
If the Republicans have their way, that line will be crossed in a heartbeat. They're already got 2 feet over. They just got their ass hanging there trying to pull over. They want to cross that.
It's okay if you're a Republican.
Yeah.
That's what
if you're worshiping the right God now. Yeah, you got to be careful there. A lot of fakes out there. And, that's what Mike Johnson brings to the table. He's already told us, you want to know who he is? Read the Bible. Really?
Right. And
we already know about the phone sex. I mean,
you want to know who he is? You want to know who he is? Look at the history of Christianity, the right-wing Christianity in America. You'll know exactly.
That's who he is.
So wrong. Yeah.
Wow. Let me thank Matt Outa, who came in with a $30 donation and said, "Happy belated Veterans Day to John and all my fellow Blue Dot veterans." Well, Matt, thank you very much. We appreciate that tremendously. Thank you, brother. And indeed, Mitch.
What? Sister.
Happy Valentine.
Veterans.
Happy Veterans Day, Mitch. Mitch is indeed a veteran, early. So we're part of that 1%, baby. Huh?
John doesn't want to pay the St. Valentine's Day premium for flowers.
No, not for flowers, man. No. Are you shitting it? She knows the love in my heart cannot be bound by mere flowers, a mere plant in life. Are you shitting me, my love? Anyway, I could lay on a big line just like that.
Speaking of Veterans
Don't do me any
Day,
good, but
I'd love someone to share a link of this picture because I'm dying to see it.
The picture is in main discussion.
I can't see it right now.
It's posted in main discussion.
I'll have to wait till after the show.
Look at it.
Hello, Joe.
Hello. Hey, why don't you enjoy this rain? Don't you remember when it was hot?
No. Yes, I do. See, that's what y'all make mistake. John likes hot. I mean, there is a limit. But John likes hot a whole lot better than John likes cold. Cold gets to me real quick. Hot, lighter shirt, no shirt, flip flops. You know, they'll arrest you. Go any farther than that, they'll put you in jail. Anyway, I can take more clothes off than they can put on, huh?
I enjoy the moment, whether it's hot, it's cold. The only thing I don't enjoy is somebody right in my ear complaining.
Really? Where am I,
That
Joe? Are
really-
you talking about me? Have you got
No,
headphones on,
sir.
Joe? Am I in your
No,
ear?
sir.
Oh yeah.
No.
By the way, I'm looking at the picture now.
Yeah.
That's looks like a Greek Orthodox patriarch.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that Julie I heard back there?
Yes, it is.
Hi, Julie.
Hey, John, what's up?
Nah, nothing. Hanging around on a rainy day. How about you?
Oh, same thing, little football, little laundry,
Oh, Lord. Had to throw the laundry in there. I know. Marcia's the same way. All right, I'm going for the picture. Come on, give me the picture. I'm on
Okay,
my
well,
iPad
can
now.
while you go for the picture, can I bring up something
Go ahead.
that it was an article that I read this morning. Ronna McDaniels is the head of the RNC.
Indeed.
Okay, she was on Meet the Press with Christian Welker on NBC this morning, and she was asked by Welker what did she think of Trump's Veterans Day truth social posts, and he made several.
Yes, he did.
And Ronna McDaniels said that she wasn't going to comment on the candidates and their campaign messaging. She said, I will say this, I know President Trump supports the veterans. Our whole party supports our veterans. And I do think we're in a very serious moment in our country.
We are indeed.
Now I want to read to you what Trump said about veterans over the weekend.
Pray tell.
He wrote in one of his posts, he said, in honor of our great veterans on Veterans Day, we pledge to you that we will root out the communists, Marxists, fascists, and radical left thugs that live like vermin within the confines of our country, lie, steal, and cheat on elections, and will do anything possible, whether legally or illegally, to destroy America and the American dream. He also went on to go and say, the threat from outside forces is far less sinister, dangerous, and grave than the threat from within. Despite the hatred and anger of the radical left lunatics who want to destroy our country, we will make America great again, of course, in all caps. Okay.
Oh, well,
Yay, veterans, huh?
that makes all the difference.
The feeling is mutual toward
The only
the
thing
right
he
wing.
got wrong was the left part.
Yep.
Well, Ronald McDaniels, when being asked about this, for her to say that she's not going to say anything about the candidates, and because they're in a contested primary,
Damn it.
cowardice on her part. I will say, you guys, this is why we have to get out the vote.
Exactly
That
why.
is, it is
That is
so
why that this is
important
the most important election of our lifetime. I'm almost 71 years old. I've seen a lot of fucking elections. I've seen Nixon.
We cannot have this man in the White House
This is
again.
the danger. Not only him, it's what he's doing. I keep saying he's not trying to win an election. He's trying to raise an army. That's what he wants. That's what all of them want that's signing on to his ass. They're not interested in this democracy shit. It shows all the time. He wants a revolution. That's what he wants, and he wants to be crowned king, potentate, or whatever. He wants to be the glorious leader. And there are those within the hierarchy of the Republican Party that agree with him, that they want to be the underling for the next glorious leader.
Sorry, bastards that they are.
They are indeed. Andy Pagoda, how are you, my friend?
Well, I like my
Oh,
women
my
like I like
heart's
my chicken
he's
with a little
still
bit of fat on the
he's
ends. Hey
still
guys, how are you? How is everyone?
Everyone meaning
great.
Bernadette. How are you, Bernadette?
And then
I'm
there's
fine.
Bernadette,
I'm
And then
better now.
and then there's Bernie. Oh
and then there's
my!
Bernie. You could get two
Oh
clips about the rest of it.
my! You are right about that. That is so good to hear your voice, darling.
Andy, how
Well,
are
it's
you?
I'm well, John, and I hope all of you are too. I'm sorry it's been so long since I've been
How's
able
Mama?
to get here, but
How's Mama?
Mama is well.
Good.
Mama has just gone to bed for a nap. She's going to work third shift tonight, believe it or not.
Are you
Oh
shitting
my
me?
goodness!
No,
Oh,
no. She's been back at work for some months now.
Damn.
Right.
And her hair's all come back, and
oh,
she's
Amy,
starting
you
to
go,
lose.
Amy.
She's starting to lose a little bit more of it. She got a bit discouraged about that today, but
Bless her
she's
heart.
all things considered, she's doing well.
Oh, good.
I know that road. But anyway,
Forgive me, I'm a ham radio guy, and I got to turn on my radio. Down.
are you?
All over me.
Andy,
Anyway,
I'm like Bernadette. I'm just tickled to death to hear your voice, brother.
I
It's been
am
a
too.
while since
I
I
am
heard
just
you.
tickled pink to hear.
believe me, there are some days when I'm tickled to death to hear my
Yeah.
because I didn't think I would wake up on this side of the dirt.
Yeah.
know.
What's this shit? This silk shit? This satin shit above my head? What is this shit? Get me out of this box.
Yeah, I don't want this damn box.
No, I'm not. You know.
No, I told no. You don't understand what I told Amy. What to do with me
You're
when I
like
die.
me. We're too ornery to die. Are you shitting
No,
me?
I told her.
God don't
We're
want
not
us. The
on.
devil's
We're not
afraid
on.
we're going to kick his ass. That's what this deal
We're
is.
not on network television or anything like that.
No,
are we?
let her rip, Andy.
Well,
let her rip,
I told her. I said, well, when I die, you just got to have me cremated and run me through there one more time.
One more time, Betty.
Okay.
Just
Hey, just for old time's sake, it's been so damn long. I don't know which
put
end of
me
this
in
thing to
and we
use
won't
now.
go- we won't go into the dynamics of how that works, but it works.
It does.
Does it still work? At my age, it still
my age.
works. I'm surprised.
Oh man. Yeah,
I still take the little blue pills. That's just to keep from rolling out of bed, though.
that's just like a kickstand, brother. You don't want to be hurting your back or your
God
knee.
damn.
Next thing you
when
know,
get
you're in the
our age-
hospital, man. What happened? Well, I fell out of bed. Well,
Yeah.
did you use the kickstand? Damn it, I
Here,
forgot.
have some Viagra. Your ass won't roll out of bed anymore. Well, no, when you're not that well endowed, it doesn't work that well.
And that's the way we
Hey.
go here. When Andy Paguda comes in the road, we will turn this bus around and head right down that alley.
Speaking
Rest
of
on this program, and not necessarily those of John Britabo speaks,
Oh,
John Britabo
man.
or any of this other Blue Dot family
Hey.
bullshit. They're mine.
You know, we have one of those now, Andy.
A disclaimer.
Yes. Would you like to hear it? And listen.
Of course I would.
Listen to this voice because
I certainly don't want to break any rules.
Oh no! Well, these
Okay.
are.
Well, if you're gonna play the disclaimer, we here in Discord have to be
Oh.
quiet so we can actually hear it.
Yeah.
Indeed.
All right. Here's the disclaimer.
Views and opinions expressed on the Blue Dot Live show are strictly those of the speakers and do not necessarily reflect those of the Blue Dot family in its entirety. We are not experts on the topics we discuss, nor are we journalists. We are simply concerned citizens trying to find sanity in an increasingly insane world. We urge you to listen, read, and view as many different sources as you can to keep up with the shit show of American politics. Form your own opinions. Take what you like and leave the rest. Just remember to vote like your life depends on it, because it does.
Because it does.
I
And
love it.
That is the voice of our own. That is the voice of our own Mission Chick up there. She recorded that, and I love it.
I love
And
it.
I'm supposed to play. I'm supposed to do a lot of shit when we open this show, but as y'all seen today, sometimes things don't always go as planned. And
Well, occasionally you have to be prompted, and by my appearance, I suppose you were prompted. And
I was amazed
that
when
I'm
I saw you
grateful.
in there. I was,
oh God,
look at there.
here comes that son of a bitch. We better play the disclaimer.
Well, wait. You know, there's more now. There are
Well, do tell.
there are side effects to this show.
Really?
Indeed.
I like to experience as many of those as I
Viewing Blue
can.
Dot Live may become
I'm
addictive.
almost sober.
Watching Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays at 6 p.m. Central Time every week, month after month, year after year, may cause questioning the system, elevated heart rate, pondering humanity, separation from toxic family members, reassessing longtime friendships and whether or not the neighbors really are that friendly. Side effects can include, but are not limited to, learning truths about things you thought you already knew, wanting to wear all manner of t-shirts to express yourself, throwing caution to the wind and confronting Karens, and all manner of assholiness when you see it, developing more empathy and wokeness than any one heart can contain, meeting other blue dots from all over the globe, liking, following, subscribing, and sharing this shit whenever you can, frequent outbursts of fuck Trump or anyone else who pissed you off today. If you can't stop thinking, saying, or screaming fuck Trump, taking a day off from the world may be advised. We'll be here, still going at it when you're ready to resume. Fuck Trump.
And there you go.
Thank God. Thank God that has nothing to do with the diarrhea I'm experiencing tonight.
That is our own Miss Chick. She did both those. We're so proud of those. You know, there are people.
Hey,
Bernadette,
God,
Miss Chick,
yeah,
points her all the time.
Discharged, but I don't know if we should.
Well, I'm experiencing a bit of a discharge, but it's not something I care to elaborate with.
Yeah, let's go.
In a public forum for crying in the mud.
Hey, it's a family show. It's a family show, okay?
And on
Indeed. That's why I must digress.
Yes.
We're always digressing. We got. Anyway, BB, all of the T-shirts you see me wear on this show and in my rants were all sent to me by Blue Dots. People like y'all who get the post office box number right there on the screen. And next thing you know, a shirt shows up in my box. I wear every shirt that is sent to me, and I have my favorites, baby.
I need to give some people my address for
I
crying
mean to tell you, who don't
got
need
all
a
the
new
good
T-shirt,
shit, man.
You
got all the good stuff.
I got a whole box of them right over here behind the cameras that really aren't times, you know, they're out of time. You know, the what's on the shirt doesn't really match and may be misconstrued to think this president. You know, if you elect a clown, expect a circus, and we don't have a circus now. Well, we do, but over only on one side of the house right now. Which that's their job. The House of Representatives on the Republican side is their job to be a clown car circus over there, not to get anything done, keep everything outrageous, and you're working on it. Just like, what's his name? Roll up your sleeves, jacket off Jordan. You know, he's going to investigate this thing, but never get a damn thing done. And that's the Republicans in a nutshell.
Never introduced a single bill that passed to the House of Representatives. Yet, lo and behold, there he remains.
That's not his job to introduce bills and get them passed for his constituents. His
I
job
thought
is
that
up
was
there to
every congressional representative.
Well, you would think.
He in particular is a legislative assassin. That's his job.
He's
his
a
job
dickhead. That's what he is.
Yeah, but that's his job. That's what he was elected for, the specific reason. It's all he's done since he's been elected.
So he's like the Jesse Helms of the old days. Is Senator No? Is that Jesse Helms was one of our fine representatives from the state of North Carolina, where I live, from 100 years ago or so. Jesse Helms was Senator No. He never voted for anything unless it benefited rich people.
I always make people feel better just by reminding them, I have Ted Cruz. Beat that. Go ahead.
God bless
Find
you,
somebody lower than that scumbag. They're not.
I don't think any such creature exists.
No. But Ted does want to play that Project 2025 game.
Bless
He wants to be a player in that. Yeah, we talked about that today a little bit on Tim.
Ted don't know what being a player is all about.
Not that kind.
At least in today's terms, anyway.
Oh man! Right now, all the entertainment is focused on Donnie's his fraud trial. Right now, we have activity going on down in Georgia. You know, there's
and of course Ivanka doesn't know a goddamn thing about anything.
No.
She never knew anything, and then you got Eric, who pours concrete for a living. God bless his heart.
Well, you know what it turns out, Andy. Eric seems to be a little bit more in touch with reality than what we thought we gave him credit for.
I wish someone would have asked him and just said, "Oh, so you know everything about concrete." Ask him and say, "Oh, Mr. Trump, how much does a cubic yard of concrete weigh?"
Yeah.
Well, it weighs a cubit. That's why they call it
Well,
a cubic yard, because it weighs as much as a
weighs
yard.
2 tons. And if you're in the construction industry, that's a very, very common thing about concrete. I actually learned that when I was in a construction company. That's how you know how big the concrete will be.
You
I
reckon?
don't know a damn thing about concrete.
Me
Okay,
neither.
I'll have to say that.
I knew how to smooth it
Anything he
out.
said might impress me. I know how much it costs to get my driveway poured, and I'm not real proud of that.
I know how much it did mine. I just did mine. I'll tell you how much it cost me, Andy. $11.97. $11.97 for me to drive down the road, take my trailer, pick up a load of caliche, come back home, and have my kids shovel that out in the driveway.
I spent over $12,000.
I say, caliche. I'm telling you, it's the answer to all your problems. I want to thank Keith Thompson, who just came in with a $5 donation and said, and this is a Marine talking, baby. As an old
Number
Marine
5.
to the Trump
Hoorah.
gang, you want some? Okay. Keith, thank you very much. Keith has seen of the riots that the country experienced not long ago, not too far from his house.
So who's going to come to North Carolina and go to the Veterans Dinner with me tomorrow night at Golden Corral? Somebody's
Tomorrow
got
night?
to do it.
Well, shit,
Yeah,
let me
tomorrow
jump in the
night.
car. I'll just run right. I wish I could,
Just
Andy.
just hop on a bird, man.
Well, North Carolina is not out of the question here, buddy, because we have an invitation on the table from our Blue Dots out in North Carolina, John and Carolyn Majesco, who are just outstanding. Have you met them, Andy? Have you heard?
I have not, but we do have a tentative dinner thing set up, and they're 50 miles from me, not far.
They are fantastic people.
I've been talking to Carolyn for quite some time about that, and we're going to get together.
Good. They are fantastic people. I really enjoyed meeting them when they came down to San Antonio for one of the Blue Dot hookups, and they're just fantastic people. She's just
Phyllis Harrison. Andy's from Possum Jowl, North Carolina, I believe.
Possum
Pretty
Jowl.
close.
Pretty close. Right down the holler from them.
I'm from Shelby. We're right across, not too far from Possum Holler. That's one thing, and
Possum Holler.
Gee whiz, where is Possum Jowl? I forget now. I haven't left here in so long. I don't know what's around us anymore.
See, that's what tells you don't give up on this country, baby. Look where Andy lives. Andy is a Blue Dot, baby. Andy is a Blue Dot in that red area. There's lots of us out there.
I ain't got a damn bit of hope over here. I
I
just
know
gotta
it.
stay here and hope
I
everything
just
happens the way it's supposed
I
to.
just got a comment on one of mine. I almost skipped by you because of that hat. I know, I do get that. I get comments on that fucking redneck asshole, the Trump lover. Really? You didn't listen, did you? You just saw the cover there of the picture and just made a comment and scooted on through. I get that a
You
lot.
get comments calling you a Trump-loving asshole?
Yes.
Are you serious? Are you? Let me use your
Trumper.
line. Are you shitting me?
Are you shitting me? That's what I always say. And I answer them too. Didn't watch the video, did you? Not a word of it. You didn't hear shit. Pisses me off. Don't do that. But mine come in there and make a comment like that, I will reply.
Oh,
and chances are they're probably a Democrat who just saw me, cowboy hat on a rocking chair. Look at this. What do you think?
he's in Texas. If he's in Texas, he's automatically a Trump
They don't
ass.
even get the hint. Blue Dot in Texas. Blue Dot. What the hell is that? You think that's some Republican
Dot.
bullshit?
Well, I remember purple micro dots from years ago.
Well,
but that has nothing to do
that's
with
a different
Blue
show.
Dot.
Bro,
Yeah,
Not
I
like
used
the same,
to.
Andy.
I used
we're
to
not talking
love
about
that
those
shit.
trips. Did you? Did you?
I used to love to lick a postage stamp years ago.
Don't you wish we could walk down memory lane one more time?
Oh
Anyway,
my God!
I
We could
wouldn't be
go
able
there,
to
but
survive it. Are you
the
shitting me?
powers that be probably would never approve of it. But we
Nah.
could certainly talk about it.
Memories like the anyway. I know a song like that. That's right, Maria Betancourt. It is the long beard. I love my beard.
Some of us can't grow a beard, Maria. I'm sorry.
Right.
I'll only have a little bit of hair on my chin, not much of anything. But
I didn't know I had this much, and I always remind people you can go back and verify this comment.
I'll bet you Marsha can tell you how much hair
beard
you have on
production
your chin.
under Joe Biden is substantially higher than beard production under Donald Trump. You can go look at my YouTube. There's a fantastic video that my son did years ago, a couple of years ago, because when Joe Biden was elected and inaugurated, I cut that beard off. Trump's beard came off. I got it tied up on a thing, and I'm hearing myself.
You're hearing something out of Andy's.
I think it's coming in through.
I'm sorry.
Oh, that's all right. Anyway, I cut that beard off. But there's video how, it did this for every day. So the video goes live real quick, but I cut it off at the end. If you compare those shots to what I have right now, and we're only 3 years into Biden's presidency.
Yeah.
Much higher beard production, buddy. Tell me Joe Biden doesn't know what he's doing.
I want at least 5 more years of that shit, too.
I ain't doing it. I ain't cutting it off again. Marcia asked me that. Well, when are you going to cut it off?
When are you going to cut that shit off? Your face is nasty.
Never. Are you shitting me? This has become my trademark almost. Not only that, I like it. And the longer it gets, the more I like it. I don't know.
Well, there's some other advantages I could mention, but I won't do that.
Yeah, little old ladies hold the door for you at the grocery store. Oh, come on here, get in there. Get out of my way.
Perhaps you might be getting on the point there. I wasn't going quite
that far.
I was actually going far more detailed than that, but I remembered we're on a family channel.
Yeah.
So I must restrain myself.
Yes, restrain yourself, Andy, please.
Are you one of those guys from ZZ Top?
I like that view, though. I like ZZ Top. I put my dark side glasses on, and I'm looking at my, okay, that's rock and roll, baby.
Yeah, really.
Yeah. Or
I never thought about you as
if I put on my leather jacket. Hey, I could ride with Biker Leo. Who's going to fuck with the old man with the beard? Who's that guy?
Hell yeah.
That's right.
Yes,
I never thought of you as a Billy Gibbons or a Dusty Hill, but you could do that.
I never thought I would grow a beard this long. I never did. Until Trump came along, I didn't even imagine what it would look like on my face. I just thought, that's not good. I had a beard before, kept more like a goatee or short.
Well,
I never would have. I was too pissed off to shave for a while. Huh?
I never would have recognized you if you hadn't cut your beard.
Indeed. Joe is. I was walking across the parking lot and going into HEB when Joe all of a sudden came out of nowhere. Hey, are you that guy? And that's how I met Joe, and I'm glad I did.
That's right. I never would have recognized you.
It had nothing to do with a beard or anything like that, of course. But,
well, you combine the beard with such handsome good looks.
I'm going to stay the hell away from that.
Yeah, them days is long gone, baby. I don't kill myself.
That's between you and Marcia, brother. I can't go there.
I'm lucky, and I'm lucky that she even looks at me anymore. She does not like the beard. And,
but she loves you, and that's what matters.
That's what matters. She loves me, but she does not like the beard at all.
And speaking of love, I'm looking at my screen right now on Discord, and I'm seeing everybody's avatars, and the thing I saw with Bernie is her feet. Why do you do that to me, Bernadette?
That's her toes.
Yes, because I know that there's some people out there with foot fetish.
That's right. We try to please everybody.
Perhaps there are some people.
We are trying to hit every market out there now. Get the word out. If it takes Bernie's toes to tell people that Trump sucks, well, look at Bernie's toes there. Look there. By the way,
you foot fetish people, come talk to Bernie.
My toes were having a good day that day, okay?
Oh, your toes were never mind. I can't say what
I just want to see the rest of her. One of these days, I would just love to be able to meet everybody.
Well, I haven't seen all of her, but I'm certainly looking forward to such a time.
Hey, am I going to have to whip out a stick on you?
I have seen pictures. I
have seen a beautiful picture of you standing in front of your garden. You have a flowing dress on, and you got a great big smile on your face. Like somebody had just told you a joke, and you were getting a good laugh out of it or something. It's a very good picture.
Thank you.
I can't hide from this. Y'all see what I look like.
It was either that or massager she had plugged into the wall working really well.
The days gone by. Oh.
John, were you able to fix that that front driveway with that little load?
Yes, we fixed it with the little load. Does it need another little load? Yep. Probably 2 more little loads. My trailer's only so big. That big old tractor that comes and dumps it in there, it could squash that whole trailer with one load.
Oh yeah.
But you don't take that heavy dip anymore.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. You can put your car back.
Yeah, we had one hole in our driveway that just every time you go in and out, you really have to slow down.
It was big. It was big enough to swallow my Jeep. Last time I left your house,
the Jeep would go in and out. My car, not so much. Hey, Uncle Fatty just came in with a $5 donation and said, "Shove my opinion up MAGA's arses. Perhaps it's the only way they'll learn. They all got shit for brains.
Do it, brother.
Much love, Blue Dots, and fuck MAGA. Fuck.
Indeed. Hit that gong again. That was worth 2.
Was that
That
worth
would
2?
be an opinion.
Outstanding. Let me see.
An opinion suppository? Is that what he's doing?
Huh?
An opinion suppository?
So you would think some people need one.
Yeah.
Some people would. If somebody needs to come up with that. And
some people need an opinion enema.
Yes, shove it up there. I don't care if you use a damn tractor, a backhoe. Let's open him up, boys. Let's pour. He needs a big load. Yeah. If we could only solve the world's problems by doing something so easy as that.
God, if it was as easy as applying a douche or an enema, I should say.
I really do. When I look around, and I can only count on what I see, most of the Republicans that really stood out and said, "Here, Trump's the guy," when it comes to politics, they're pretty much dumbasses.
They don't know goddamn thing.
When it comes to the issues, dumbasses. They don't know shit.
And that Lauren Hobart, whatever the hell her name is.
Hobart?
Hobart is pretty good.
Hand job, Bobert. Last I seen, she was hanging out in front of the movie theater. I don't know what's going on.
Well, let's just say, last time I saw her, she wasn't swallowing the truth.
No, she wasn't. Yeah, anyway, Adam.
But she did swallow. She did swallow a little bit of a liberal there, but we won't go into that.
No. Maybe it'll reach into her soul. Adam, are you with us?
Oh yeah, you bet. How you guys doing tonight?
Doing fine, and also that came in with you, Michael Johnson. KY.
Hey.
KY, are you with us?
KY.
Can't hear him.
Can't hear him, and he's not lighting up.
Hey, Adam. Hi, Michael. Good to see you both.
Anyway, how you doing, Adam?
Hey, not bad. Just kind of recovering after last night's little antics.
That's right. You went to the concert last night.
Yeah,
had a little partay going on.
Oh yeah, it was a great time. I mean, it was free, so how could I miss it?
Well, that's even better.
Yeah, and I was gonna get up there and play a little harmonica with them, but
they threw you off.
I don't know. I just didn't do it.
Well, maybe you should have.
Oh, I have before, but last night was their 26th anniversary show, and they had other guests lined up, and so I didn't want to step on anybody's toes.
Well, you had a good time. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I was
home. That thing over here is turning yellow, and I'm getting flashing things of.
I'm gonna toss this at you guys while I'm here. I'm gonna do you like I do my wife and tell you that I'm only here for a quickie, and I'm gonna have to get out of here. But I've got a grandson I have to get ready for bed, so I better get that done.
Right.
Andy, thank you for coming in, brother. I can't tell you how nice it was to hear your voice again. It's been a while, brother. Take care of yourself. And
love each and every one of you, and God bless you all. And we're certainly glad that we were able to stay in here for a little while and say hello.
Well, give Amy
you may now
best.
Return. We now return to our regularly scheduled program.
And now the weather.
Now the weather.
Hey,
more flash of news. News flash. Ted Cruz has made reservations for Cancun in case of a freeze.
In case of a freeze. Yeah, I got a trick.
That must be rough.
Anyway.
And that's our fair weather reporter, Joe the Angel.
I got something from Twitter just in case you are wondering how fucking stupid the GOP are.
Oh,
Well,
are they reaching new depths, Mitch?
Yeah. Vivek Ramaswamy today.
oh Jesus.
This is
Ramalama
the
Ding
tweet.
Dong?
That guy.
On day one, instantly fire 50% of federal bureaucrats. Here's how. If your social security number ends in an odd number, you're fired. That downsizes government. Hang on. That downsizes government by half. Absolutely nothing will break as a result. It doesn't violate civil service rules because mass layoffs are exempt. Shut it down. That's the tweet.
I got an answer for him.
Is
Fuck
anybody else
off.
extremely happy that this asshole is not going to
be
get into
president.
office?
Yeah, and I'm extremely happy that he's pointing out just what a dick he is. Are
Yeah.
you shitting me?
He is an entitled, obnoxious,
Yes.
petulant douchebag.
Well, I'm kind of
Well,
pleased
I'm
that
surprised he's
just
not the nominee,
wasting-
actually.
He's wasting all of his money on this election. So
Go
what
for
the
it. Burn
hell?
it all up, baby. Put it in a pile and burn it up. We'll all know your name.
Exactly.
You know, and we're talking about the Republican Party. Did anybody think that Ramaswamy was going to be their guy? I mean, if you didn't see the picture, nothing. All you had was a list of freaking names up there in his name. That's the Republican Party. No, they're not going to elect him. Who? Ramaswamy. What is he? A religious leader? Is a Ramaswamy?
Yeah.
You know, they're not going to go for it. I got bad news for Tim Scott. Sorry, buddy. Just not going to
Tim
get it.
Scott should just go home and go back to bed.
Go
'cause
back
he's
to
a
bed,
little
buddy.
Tired.
Yeah. And take your girlfriend with you. You know.
Yes, do take your girlfriend with you, okay, Holmes?
Nobody knew she existed until the debate, so you know.
I don't know. As a homophobic closeted gay man, I think Tim Scott has credentials to be in the GOP.
Oh, he does. He hates all the same people they hate.
He does. He just needs to do it quietly.
Yeah.
He's a bad Bernadette.
Oh, dude. Don't get me started on it. Almost made me say that shit.
Did anybody see anybody on that debate stage that would be presidential material? Because I didn't.
No.
But the one that I liked the best was Christie.
Me too.
I mean,
Christie's gonna call. At least he's standing there and telling the crowd, "Kiss my ass, you're all assholes."
Exactly. I like that.
That's what he's doing.
I like that.
You know, no, I don't agree with any of Chris Christie's political persuasions.
Oh, not at all.
But I give him credit for standing up and throwing a pie in Donnie's face anytime.
That's right. Me too. Exactly.
Just slap it right in there, buddy. You know, because he's not lying. He's not lying.
But that's the kind of courage that we're celebrating,
No,
right?
he's not lying. But the GOP don't want to hear the truth.
No.
They don't want to hear the truth.
They don't even know what the truth is anymore. They don't know what the truth is anymore.
You can't turn
You
around
want
and do
to
anything
hear
else.
the truth? You can't handle
Handle
the truth.
yeah.
Exactly.
That's the MAGA party. They cannot handle the truth. As badass as they think they are, no. Most of them that I know, and that's not all of them, because there's doctors, lawyers, Republicans. These people aren't ignorant. But
Well, they want the tax break too.
that's why they're in it. That's why they're in it. And the other ones down at the bottom, they're just easily suckered in by a flag and a song. Show them an eagle flying by, baby. That's it. That's all they're in. Wave the American flag, not for what it means, for what it shows in the movies. You know, that's what we are.
Right.
Well, then be a Trump supporter and have an alternative national anthem with the lyrics changed to celebrate January 16th, January 6th political prisoners.
Hostages.
Did you hear about that?
Hostages.
Imagine the nerve on that fucker.
Hostages.
Yeah.
That's what Donnie's calling them now, the hostages.
They're
And he will release every one of them. His plans when he gets in office, baby. Yeah, you think firing half of the Ramaswamy? Yeah, Donnie's in on that. Donnie wants to get rid of half of the federal employees and replace them with loyalists to him.
He wants to have a loyalty test.
To him, not to this country.
Loyalty to him.
Yeah.
We didn't.
and
We
fire
swore
and
on the
replace everyone who's
Constitution,
gone.
not a president.
Indeed.
Yeah,
I put my
that's
hand
the
up for the
fact.
Constitution, not for who was in
Yeah,
the office.
exactly.
And that's the way
We
it's
had
got
to
to
go
stay.
by what the orders were. Yeah, but
He's
we
already
swore
said
to
he's going to
the
use
Constitution.
troops within our borders, because what Trump's plan is, as we discussed earlier today on Tim's show, Trump's plan is to get put in office and then immediately declare the Insurrection Act, because there's going to be protests across the nation. If he were to get elected back into office again, there are going to be protests across the country. He wants to use the Insurrection Act. How cute is that? To
But it will
activate
be a civil
military
war.
within our own borders. The military doesn't
Yeah.
do that shit. That's why we have a National Guard, baby. You don't call up the Marines and the Air Force to come in there and start strafing buildings or some shit like that, and you don't use them to control the public. If there are outrageous acts going on, the National Guard, at the last resort, is called in. Local police are supposed to be handling anything else other than that. And believe me, check your local police. They're pretty much armed to the teeth anyway.
Right, he is a puppet to Putin, and Putin already had this numbnuts fucking figured out, and they could go through an idiot that.
Item number one out of Trump's own mouth: if he got in office again, the Ukraine would be over in a day. That's because Donnie would hand it over to Putin in a heartbeat. That's why.
That's right, and that's a sovereign nation.
If he gets back in, we're going to have another Ohio when they use the National Guard to kill those students.
If he were to get back in, I hope not. I hope not. Not Kent
Joe,
State.
we're going to have another
Kent State.
Joe, we're going to have another Ohio that's not accepting what the vote just went down. We got to talk about women's rights here, and what they did is they're not going to like it.
No.
And this is what happened in Ohio.
We watched Steve Scalise the other day on TV. The guy that was going to be Speaker of the House, if they could have got his ass in there, he would not admit that that Biden got elected, that the election was not stolen. They asked him 5 freaking times, and 5 freaking times he went, habita, 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 habita. But, never once did he say, no, the election was not stolen. That's their line, and they're sticking to it, baby. And guess what? Newsflash, the election in 2024, it's also stolen by the Democrats. Just giving you a heads up for what's in the future, baby.
The majority of veterans see that, and Joe knows it, and you know it. But most veterans know these things, and it sucks because this is what we're dealing with, and the stress that is.
We can't cut every veteran in there, because we have veterans on the Republican side that I swear drank the Kool-Aid too.
75%. I'd say 75% of veterans know what they're doing. But especially the old guys like us.
Like you.
Old guys.
Who you
like
calling
us.
old? Me?
Me.
How are you? Shut me every time I look in the mirror. I see 20 years old. Alan Roberts just y'all don't laugh. Alan, I can see myself any way I want. Alan Roberts came in with a $5 Canadian donation, which makes it, y'all do the math, that's $15,000 right there, and said, Jacob Chansley, the QAnon shaman, wants to run for Congress. A real threat to Donnie. Yes, I did see that. I didn't read the story, but I saw the headline. I didn't know what he wanted to run for Congress. It said that Jacob Chansley wanted to run for office. And I was thinking,
I'll tell you what.
For what?
I don't think MAGA's going to do too well in 2024.
I don't, Mitch. But I worry because of shit like Joe Manchin. Really? That's going to throw a wrench in shit. Not for the presidency, but for the Senate. We have to get our asses out and work. This ain't going to be just a milk run. We're all going to have to be involved in this. Get everybody that you know involved in this shit.
I hope somebody goes up. Well, he's not going to run, but that's good. But we need to get somebody to replace him that is sane.
On the Republican side?
No.
Oh, on our side, when Joe.
On our side.
Oh.
Yeah. Gets out.
Right now, I'm looking at Biden getting reelected. If after that in 28, then we need younger, more vibrant candidate moving up, and it will be.
How
There
about
will
me?
be step in.
Gavin Newsom.
I mean,
I like.
You're not young.
How old will Bernie be then? Bernie's young for his age, though. Come on now.
Numbers, not my. Hey,
I
He's
like
starting to
Bernie
show his
Sanders
age a
because
little.
every time I listen to him talk, he makes sense to me.
he's a real fucking American.
He is.
Yeah,
Fuck all these other
that
people.
he is.
He is not a Democrat or a Republican. He is. I
He's an
would consider him.
American.
Yes, he's an
Absolutely.
American. And every
There
time I
shouldn't be-
listen to him, I am still amazed. I still listen to him a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He talks about opportunity and fairness and justice and liberty and finding and curing the ills of society and not worshiping science but respecting science and medicine and having a healthy respect for the military and the fact that we do have to have a military.
Oh, we have to have a
The
military.
question is, do we have to have a $900 billion military?
Yeah. We could do.
Exactly.
We could
Have
cut
you-
some costs
y'all,
there.
have y'all noticed anything on Facebook that more right wing crap is coming up on Facebook?
Nah.
I'm getting a lot of it.
Oh, Twitter. I get it on Twitter all the time.
Twitter
I
has
mean, it's
just turned into a right wing.
Yeah,
totally.
I'm
A
thinking
junior
that
true
Facebook
social.
also.
I'm not on Twitter anymore. I'm not there. I don't put anything. on
Never
Twitter
have
anymore.
been, never will.
I've been Twitter pated, but I've never been on Twitter.
I'm on Thread.
Elon Musk and the company's losing a lot of money.
Exactly.
It's lost. Yeah, I know it, Julie. I love it. Yeah, where is that? It's lost over 50% of its value. It does. It's now
They
worth
can
less
write
than what it
that
is.
off. They can write
I
that
don't know. I
off
have
in
less
taxes.
respect for Trump fanboys or Musk fanboys.
Oh, so terrifying.
Both of them are so alike. It's actually terrifying.
They are. They are.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
They're all about themselves and money, baby. It's all
Yeah,
about them.
John, I have a lot of my family and friends from Kentucky saying that Bashir didn't win the damn governorship because the elections were stolen.
Well, of course they
There we
were.
go.
It's
There
a
we go.
conspiracy down
again.
there. I thought I hit this. Wait a minute.
Mhm. But if you don't think I don't donate to my own state, and I live in Missouri, and I donate to Lucas Counts against Josh Hawley, I'll kiss your fucking ass because I do that.
I am
do
waiting.
think
And see, the conversation gets going. And while we're here, we can continue the conversation. But as we do, I am going to throw up some of our 2 for Blue candidates because that's how we get it done. We have to pitch in and help wherever we can. And I say this all the time. If you live in a confident area, wherever you are, you're a good Democratic stronghold, pay attention to those people running outside in red states. And because we need their help. But before we do that, I want to brag one more time. Erin Trombley won her election. And we are still tickled over that. I mentioned her
That's something.
on Tim Cormall's show today. And we're just so proud of her. That's what happens.
She
when
ran
we're
and she ran and she ran.
She ran and ran until she got there, baby, and she's there.
Yeah.
But
He's there.
but it does. It takes participation within all of us.
And money. And money.
And
We
money.
gotta help
So
these
yeah,
people. Yeah.
John, I'm gonna have to leave because my phone is about to die.
your phone's gonna die. Well,
Yeah,
don't let
I
it
was
die a
watching-
miserable death, buddy. Put it out of its misery.
Well,
Come on.
It's gonna have an eye death.
Put a cover over it and a pillow and just push slowly. It'll be fine.
That's what I get for
Out under
watching
the sun. Charge it
Yeah,
up.
that's what I get for watching the Dallas Cowboys slaughter New York. I mean,
They
it
win
was
today?
terrible.
Oh,
Big time.
they just
What's
whooped
up,
New York.
If you showed me
Yeah.
Chuck Hubbard's picture and you said, "What's this guy's name?" I would probably be able to say, "Oh, it's got to be
Are
Chuck
you
Hubbard."
shitting me? Outstanding.
Send me. But anyways, we'll see you guys. I
Joe.
love you all.
Take care of yourself. Tell Maria, give her our best, babe.
I sure will.
All right.
Y'all
Love
have
you,
a
Joe.
good evening.
And you too.
Love you,
All
Joe.
right, have a
Call
good
me
one.
anytime, brother.
Hey, let me thank.
I'll call you.
Jenkins from Mississippi.
Hey, all righty. I'll call you tomorrow, John.
All right.
Michael.
Joe, take
All
care of
right,
yourself,
baby.
brother. I'll see you soon.
Bye bye.
And I want to thank Gwick 358, who just came in with a $10 donation, said, put out the word to everyone that you know. We all have to vote Democratic up and down the ballot just to save our country. The Republicans are anti-American fascist.
Exactly.
Amen. Ding-a-ding-a. Where's my
Amen to that.
amen to that? And thank you, Quick. We appreciate that. Yes. I'm telling you, the Republican Party's gone over the freaking deep end.
Totally.
But these are the people that we're showing you now. These are some of our two for blue.
Yeah, because there's
and
nothing
you can
to
pause
stop
this
them.
video later and get every one of these people. And if one of them take it to your liking to make a donation to, please do. Because that's how these campaigns are run. They don't run without money. You know, every candidate has to have advertising, and that's not cheap nowadays. They got to get their message out, and their message is our message. So when we win in Tennessee with Gloria Johnson, I win down here in Texas.
Oh, Lord, yes.
Electing her helps me down here. So that's the way this is.
Yeah, I've been donating to her. Absolutely. Yep.
Well, that's with any campaign. That's where the rubber meets the road, is when we have campaigns, and there are costs for that. So we like
these
to.
senators can win. All of them could win
Every
if
one
enough people go to the ballot box.
It's
all of them can win.
Yeah, they're so scared about everybody going to vote.
That's how come they're trying to stop it in any way they can.
I know.
That's how come they're trying to come up. These people don't really know what they're talking about.
All these people are. Look at how many more people voted. I mean, I wonder
I'm thinking
why.
24 is going to be a record year for election, for a turnout.
100%.
They're motivated on the right, but I don't think they're near as motivated as we are over here on the left, looking at what they want to do. Looking at what they want to do, that scares the shit out of me. Go read Project 2025, and again, I want to credit mainly Bernadette, because she kept telling me to go look at that, and at the moment she was telling me that the first time, I hadn't seen it until I went and looked. Boy, how to shit, and I repeat it all the time. The only thing missing from that thing is the word re-education camp. But I believe it's in their plan somewhere. And it was pointed out on Tim's show today, there is something in there. I got to go back and look at that again. Anyway, let me see.
We got to be aware of what's going on.
We do.
The history is repeating itself. We have to look at what we're doing. Hey, $1 or $2 to these people that John shows on his channel.
I get $2 donations here. When this adds up, that it makes a difference in my life. So yeah, your $2 helps every one of them, including me. So yeah, that $2 does it work. It goes a long way.
You bet your ass.
Everything that y'all donate to me through Super Chat and everything, it builds up for the month, and then Google will give it to me next month. Now, if you put the math together and the calendar together, Google blesses me on the 21st of every month. That's a couple days before Christmas. You are my Christmas, baby, and I want to thank you for it. Y'all going to be my Christmas. That's it. So that's don't think it doesn't make a difference in people's life, because it does. And when you're running for office, when Erin Trombley was running, I like to think that she had enough donations through this Blue Dot family that it helped her get out the message more, to get her face out there, to advertise more, because that's what it took. It takes money to do that.
I was giving her 10 to 15 every month.
Yeah, a lot of Blue Dots did step right in.
Yep.
And that's what it takes, baby. That's what it takes. But it
I ain't rich.
Erin is especially a star for our Blue Dot family, because like I say, she was a Blue Dot before she ran the first time. She didn't run because of this Blue Dot show. No, she was in very concerned about her community and everything else. She came into the Blue Dot already fired up.
As we all should.
As we all.
Yeah, why not? You gotta be informed. You gotta stay in touch.
But we gotta help each other too. I mean, all across the board in every state, we have to help each other, even if it's a couple bucks. I mean, it's not serious. I mean, I know people are struggling, and that's all right. But hell,
and I appreciate every time you do to this show, and I know you're active in other situations too. And before we get carried away here, Jake, are you with us? Jake? This is
Looks
Jake
like
from
he is.
Jake from State Farm. I was just wondering, just checking there. I wanted to make sure. And John, are you with us?
Fine.
Yeah, how's everybody doing tonight?
Doing fine. Sorry, I didn't see your hand up until I went fiddling around over there.
Hey, that's okay, brother.
Yeah, we're getting near the end of the show. We're already running credits, but I didn't want to walk out the door and leave you hanging out there in the rain. And
Oh
let me
man,
just,
it was such a nice day in Minnesota today.
have I seen Minnesota today? Hell no.
No, it was 60 degrees and sunny here today.
Yeah, me too, except for the sun thing. 60 degrees and raining, freezing to death. I hope you survived. What, did you put a fire in the fireplace? You know? Crank that
Oh
heater
yeah,
up a little
no,
bit.
it had nothing to do with climate change.
I did. Cold
Nothing
down
to
there.
do with
60
climate
is
change
cold
one
to me.
bit.
I don't like 60. I'm like 75 or 80. More like 80.
75 is my prime.
I'm up in the 80s and 90s.
Oh,
I don't
that
mind.
humidity though, the humidity breaks me down.
That is one thing that we have. Lots of humidity.
Oh, same here.
I tell people sometimes you just take a glass outside and throw it through the air real quick and you get you a glass of water.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
you
like
get out of the shower, you get out of the shower, you dry off, and you walk outside, and you need that towel again.
Yeah. You take a shower, just go outside for a few minutes and come back in and take a shower.
Yeah, right there's your shower. Just the moisture in there.
Anyway.
Little soap, just stand out there.
84 degrees in Long Beach, Mary Caceres. See? Heaven. That's beach weather right there. 84. Well, a little cool. You don't want to get in the water and get out because then you'll be cold.
No way.
Well, my beach temperature is like 95.
It's time to go.
Yeah,
I need to take you on a polar plunge.
Polar? For what?
A polar
This
plunge.
is a family show. There you go, coming up with some vile, disgusting polar plunge. I ain't doing that, no. I got pictures of me in a fur parka, buddy. The only thing you can see is my face and my pitiful little mustache I'm trying to grow, trying to protect my upper lip from freezing to death.
Yeah.
No, been there, did that, never going to do that shit again. That's
You polar plunge?
Huh?
You did a polar plunge?
No, I ain't jumping in the water and that shit. There ain't no water to jump in. It's all ice. Ain't no water.
Well, yeah, you cut a
jump
hole
up.
in the ice.
No, we ain't cutting no hole in no ice.
With a chainsaw and jump in and jump out.
I don't think so. I don't think so. We ain't doing that stuff. No.
And that'll wake you up.
Yeah, it'll wake
That's
you
what
up,
all the
right.
Republicans need to do.
Well, now, okay. I know a few Republicans I would like to. Hold on, anyway. Anyway, I want to thank everybody for coming in. John and I'm sorry we got you in late there. We were just wrapping it up, but and Jake from State Farm, we can't hear you. Yeah, Jake. I'm going to recycle Jake down below. Maybe he can jump back up before we walk out the door and at least come in and say hello, Jake. I sent you back down. I'm going to hit you with an invitation, and we'll see if it works a second time.
He waved again.
Well, I got him down there. I clicked him up. He can come up. If it, sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. Jake, did it work this time? Nope. Didn't work, Jake. It's not. It might be Discord itself. Sometimes, nope. I seen you mute yourself and unmute yourself, but there was no change.
You have to close Discord and open Discord.
Yeah, sometimes there's a glitch in the system. You have to completely close Discord, reopen it, and get rid of that little glitch thing.
And we'll see you in the blue room, Jake.
We will be in the blue room in just a few minutes, though, Jake, so don't run too far. We'll get it fixed. Anyway, John, again, I'm sorry we got you in here late, but we appreciate you coming in, brother.
Hey, no problem. Hey, they're giving the game away.
Are they?
Trump's talking about Orban. We've got Rick Santorum. Pure democracies aren't the way to run a country. If we get historical turnout, we'll be fine.
I think so, too. I do, too, brother. But we can't take it for granted. We got to keep this shit going. So,
we're going to be as golden as Trump's toilet.
I'm going to be pumping the pom-poms all the way. Anyway, Michael Johnson, KY. Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother, for coming in. I hope you enjoyed your Veterans Day weekend, brother.
I sure did with a lot of poetry. That was good.
Outstanding. Glad you came in. And
thank you, bro.
Adam.
Yeah.
Adam, thank you for coming in. We appreciate it.
You bet, man. Thank you for having me.
Not a problem. Glad you enjoyed the concert last night, man.
Oh, man. Good times for all, man.
There
Good
you
times
go.
for all.
That's what life is about. You got to take a little life,
Yeah.
little time, pause, and smell the roses. Ain't that what they say?
Exactly.
Well, you smelled a bunch of roses last night, so.
Oh, yeah, man.
There you go.
All right. Thanks a lot, John.
You
Take
bet.
care, Blue Group.
You bet. Anyway, Mitch.
All right.
Always a pleasure, Mitch. And Julie. I love it when you all come in together. It just makes my day.
It's nice to hear your voice.
Well, I'll go tell my wife. They
All right,
like my
everybody.
voice, baby. She'll tell me, shut up.
Stay strong and spread the word, everybody. Take care.
Thank you, Mitch. Julie, y'all take care of yourself. We'll see you soon. All right. And, let me see. I can't see anymore. Shit. Oh, I'm sorry, Linda. Linda, thank you for coming in, darling.
Mm-hmm.
And I noticed you're repeating, so thank you for that. Come in.
Oh yeah.
Come
Been
down.
here forever.
Raise your hand. Jerk you right up here, baby.
Okay, right on.
All right, darling. And Miss Chick,
Yes, John.
you have anybody you want to call out this evening?
Well, I do, but before I call someone out, I want to mention that we had all those elections that weren't just for big things. There was school boards, and there was smaller municipal things. And I want to call out Minnesota, St. Paul, Minnesota.
St. Paul, Minnesota.
Elected its first ever all-female city council.
Really?
Yes.
Are you telling me that St. Paul, Minnesota is going to get a lot of shit done now?
I think so. And you know what?
What?
There's seven members. They're all younger than 40 years old.
Out freaking standing.
Awesome.
And 6 of the 7 identify as something other than white.
Outstanding. To me, that's progress, baby.
It is. And
It
you know what? We
is.
can do that all across
Well, what do you
the
mean,
country.
John, for all women, John? Yeah. How long we seen this go by with all nothing but men, and we're still watching it?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, no. I need a different perspective in life, baby. Good for them. St.
Yeah.
Paul, Minnesota.
Good for them.
Yes. Outstanding.
But I'm just going to call out a couple followers
Okay.
on Facebook. Alice Dancer from Texas, Jean Riddle from Virginia, Brian Innes from Illinois, Deb Star Nolan from New South Wales, Australia.
New South Wales? Really?
Mm-hmm.
We're stretching, baby. We're out there.
We are. Clarence Allen Edwards from California and Charles Foster from New Jersey.
Outstanding. Family grows every day, in every direction, baby. Love it.
It does.
Thank you for being so attuned to that.
And it reminds us that when we vote, like our life depends upon it.
What?
It does depend.
It does.
And we can do it. We can
Our
do
life
it.
and the life and the future of our kids, of our grandchildren, the future of this country. It all sounds so corny. It's like, oh yeah, we heard this. Yeah, it is this time. There's nothing more important than this election coming up, because this is a dividing line for this country, baby. Either we take a turn.
Every election. Every
one of them.
election.
Every one of them. Miss Chick, I appreciate you so much for what you do. Thank you.
Thank you, John. I appreciate you too.
Thank you. Hey, before we go any farther, Corey Barton came back in with another $5 donation. Corey, thank you, brother. I appreciate it tremendously. And to all of you who donated tonight, and those names going by, and everybody that puts something into this show, like Bernadette. Thank you, Bernie.
Yeah, you're welcome, John. Hey, I want to give out a few shout outs.
Go ahead.
I want to shout out to my good friend Andy and AV Paguda. It's so good to hear your voice on the show tonight, Andy. And to Tim Carmel for coming in and gracing us with his presence this evening at the beginning of the show.
Tim
awesome.
is
awesome.
He is a smart individual. Tim is. Well, Andy too, but he's got a think
Absolutely,
for you. So
both of them.
I know why Andy said
Yeah.
that. He come in here because he saw your toes.
Andy has the biggest heart.
Andy
and
does have the biggest heart.
Yeah.
And he is passionate about his wife,
Making
his
this
family,
democracy work.
and that's right, and
Absolutely.
this country. So bravo on him. Anyway, yes, I want to thank
you,
Tim
John,
Cormall and Andy
for
Paguda.
getting us through another Sunday night, and we had a very good conversation tonight in the chat and on the show. And thanks to everybody who came in and participated.
Indeed.
Your voices are welcome.
All of them. Anyway, thank you all for doing just that and participating. Again, Bernadette, thank you for everything you do and to this Blue Dot family. We're going to make a difference, baby. And we make a difference when we're involved and we get out and we vote. Because if we vote, we win. And that's what this country needs, baby. Anyway, we will be back here again Tuesday night for another Blue Dot family meeting. If all goes well in my life, I will do a rant tomorrow and we'll come on with life as usual. Until then, y'all take care of yourself. And, I don't know, put a smile on somebody's face because they probably need it. Okay. Y'all say good night.
Good night.
Good night, everybody. We will see you again on Tuesday. Take care. Bye. And we are... Oh, no. No, we're not gone. No, not gone. No, I just closed the wrong damn button. John does this shit. Oh, the